Let me explain just why Wuthering Waves is the better game. 2 words. No power creep. Except in Tower of Adversity.
What's up, proxies? I'm FOXSOL, and welcome to another video on the channel. Hope you enjoy. Proxy, my man, how's it going? Welcome to another topic of conversation. And if you're new to the channel and do not know what a topic of conversation is, that's when we find a topic to discuss here on the channel. I give you my thoughts, my opinion behind the scenes, and then later on we go down the road onto a live stream and we take your comments and we discuss it on the live stream and get the thought pattern of everyone in the community. So today's topic of conversation is one that's a little bit hot right now, but that's about Kimberly Tyranny, about the voice actress for Yuzuha with Zenless Zone Zero, and her announcement and a couple of different things that's pretty much got the gacha community up in arms. Now, why are they up in arms? First and foremost, back on July 21st, she made a posting that said, "Hey, I'm Yuzuha." A little while later after this, with someone congratulating her on her performance, how amazing and how much it was a joy to listen to, Kimberly came out and basically put this posting up right here. Said, of course, Yuzuha is our most precious angel, with a smiley face. And if you notice with the picture, the gift behind right here, it is of the lesbian flag behind Yuzuha. Now, this right here, regardless of anything, is what is making the community basically get split apart between people who think it's anti-LGBT, with people who have basically an anti-LGBT community thought process, to people who are supportive, and it's just causing a massive war. And you can see that when you scroll down through the comments of this Twitter posting. So you'll see like some people are supportive, you know, we support Kimberly, based. Awesome. The further you scroll down, the comments don't get as nice. What an embarrassment. Can't wait for AI to replace y'all. You keep scrolling down. You should be replaced by AI just for this. Some actual horrible comments as you go down. And a lot of people do feel, in one sense, that this is pushing an agenda onto a character that some people, I will say it like this, the first thought pattern that goes behind this is that the devs did not officially state any sexuality behind Yuzuha, whether she's a lesbian, whether she's not a lesbian, and that when a voice actor is going to come out and push basically a thought pattern, they're instigating something that's not canon, that some people in the community may try to utilize. Say, oh well, the voice actress or the voice actor said that this character is this, and it's not official. And some people are a little upset about this. Now, I'm a person that I'm going to be completely honest. I have friends who are in the communities. I got friends who are gay. I got friends who are transgender. I have no problems with them. I was even telling this story earlier on my Discord, to where, you know, I know girls who are lesbians that really love Jill Valentine. And even if it would be technically canon that Chris Redfield and Jill Valentine got together, they wrote fan fictions where Chris Redfield died and Claire Redfield, the sister, and Jill consulted one another, and boom, they became lesbian lovers. Leave it to the imagination of the player what it is, you know. Leave it to the imagination of the person what they want to believe, and let it be. I don't see a problem with it. I honestly don't really see a problem with Kimberly Tyranny's posting here. And then, yeah, that's where I leave the thought process and the question to you guys in the comment section below. What is your thought pattern about it? I mean, don't put no hate, don't put no, you know, anti-LGBT into this. Do not put none of that in there. What I'm asking is, quote unquote, do you think there should be a separation from a voice actor to its work in a game, especially if it's on something that is an official posting? I think that this may be where the problem is coming into hand, is that with this official posting and putting a response like this in there, would be the case scenario to where some people are taking it that she is responding on an official post. I mean, Kimberly could be a fan of ZZZ. She could be a fan of Yuzuha and be perfect. You know, it would be perfectly fine to some people if she would have posted it separately, most likely on a different posting saying, yeah, you know, here's a picture of Yuzuha but not on the official posting. I don't get, look, this is a hard topic to get into. I completely understand, but this is where some other information does come in line that we're going to discuss real quick, because from this tab right here, we have FRTR right here, who pretty much makes a comment about this. I think it's like 18, 19 hours ago, to Kimberly, saying that Yuzuha is not a lesbian. Nothing in the lore points to her sexuality. Stop pushing your sexual preference onto the character you voice, please. It's highly unprofessional, and if you do that as a fan, nothing wrong with that, but you are an official VA of the character. So kind of what I was saying a little bit beforehand, but when we look at it and we break it down a little bit more, Kimberly responded saying, I don't have any opinions about this. I'm not sure what you mean. FRT right here responds back saying, you literally posted a Yuzuha gif in front of a lesbian flag and it's still there. Kimberly's response, if I posted something to do with that, it was purely accidental, but discrimination against minorities is not okay. I'm going to put it like this. From my understanding, you could come right here. You could come to the GIF. We'll see really quickly. And what a lot of people are also saying that I realize is that if you just type in Yuzuha and you scroll down, boom, it's right here. It's not like she went go find a gift on purpose on the internet. It's not like she had it made and posted it on there. It was something that was already apparently in X.com's gift system right here, the autoplay gifts. So a lot of people are going to say that it could be a possibility that it was just purely accidental, that there's no agenda being pushed. And honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. Here's my thoughts on this. Just because she posts, I'm not seeing her go ranting, raving, or try to push that Yuzuha is a lesbian. She just posted something up that was this picture, and I think it's perfectly fine. You know, it shows that lesbians support Yuzuha. I don't see it as it's saying Yuzuha is a lesbian. But with further research and going into more about the voice actress, we do have her personal, well, not personal Instagram, but her public Instagram that she has for her entire job, which she even announces that she is Yuzuha in here, that we can scroll through and we can see pretty much what her day-to-day life is. We can see that she has 2 kids. We can see that she has a family. She lives in Japan. Everything here pretty much on the up. You can see that she has a wonderful family. And the more you scroll down, you could see that with the brace right here that's around her, the I guess you want to say the handbag arm, the colors are of the LGB lesbian flag. And you can see that she is an ally from like a picture like this with someone here who you see they're wearing their colors. Perfectly fine in my personal opinion. But this does lead me to think that when she did say if she posted something to do with that, it was purely accidental, I do think that she knew exactly what this meant. Okay. And I think that was her trying to stay face. To me, this is not a problem between fans and Kimberly, fans and Yuzuha being upset. This is between Kimberly and MiHoYo. If MiHoYo does not like that this was done with an official posting with them attached to it, I think it's going to be up between MiHoYo and Kimberly to discuss those matters and see where it would go at from there. But honestly, I don't see it as a big deal. I personally am a person that does believe that, you know what, when it comes down to things that I believe, right, that I do a separation between it and work. Some people may not agree with this, but the way I've always lived is like, and the way I was raised is always this thing of, hey, you know what? If religion and government are separated, you don't want religion involved in government, and you don't want government involved in religion, you separate the two. I kind of feel the same way with work. I don't, involve people with the things that I like with anime or with gacha games and stuff while I'm at work. When I'm at work, it's completely professional. if I'm going to respond to a posting or something that is related to my job, I try to maintain a complete different viewpoint. This is why I've always recommended that, you know, I have a, let me put it this way. I have a professional Twitter, I have a professional LinkedIn, I have a professional Facebook, and I have my private ones that only my closest friends and closest people that know of knows about it. So to me, I don't think there's a big issue here. I think there's a lot more people who is gnawing at the bits on this one just because, you know what, they don't like what possible messages coming from it. But I don't see Kimberly going out of her way, trying to push an agenda. I think that she posted the picture because she liked it, because she is a supporter. But again, I see it more as like the lesbian community supports Yuzuha, not Yuzuha is a lesbian. What is your thoughts down in the comment section below? Drop that down. Let me know. I know this is a touchy subject, and I will state it like this when it comes down to the comments. Let's be mindful to all communities. Try to be as nice. Try to be as courteous as possible. And remember that we're all different, that we all have different beliefs, that we all have different thoughts, and respect every single person that you talk to. So when you're dropping those comments down, this is the one time that I'm really going to try to aim to push for this. I would like your thoughts because I would like to discuss this on the live stream later on, and I would like to go ahead and try to keep it as respectful as possible. So I will leave you guys with this. Take it easy, keep it classy, always keep it jazzy, and always keep it real. And I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.